What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe. You got the Superstar family in the building live today. How's it going, guys? I'm a lot quicker when it's live. I see you guys still throwing some late punches, but I'm too quick. When are we going to do a boxing match? Who's out there? Who wants to get in the ring with the great one? Let me know in the comments down below. But also, guys, if you are new here, and you're just finding the channel, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post. You know when we go live. If you don't see the Twitter notification, if you don't see the Discord notification, you want to know when we are going live, that is the best way. Hit that bell notification. Make sure you are subscribed. Very, very easy, very, very free. But if you want to go beyond, if you want to go on to the next level, you want to support your boy, support Rob, and support the channel, become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. Get access to one of these nice colorful stars next to your name in the comments. You'll see it there. You will see that you are moving up through the ranks. It's almost like you're playing a video game, and every time that you get a new badge, you're on to the next level. Who will get to that gold mantle first? The grail, the gold super duper rare star. Not too sure who's going to be there first, but if you are there first, there is going to be a nice little prize at the end of the tunnel for all your support. And we really appreciate everybody who's been supporting us. Follow us, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord in the description. We talked about it already, but that is a great place to hang out. Talk about Veve. If it's too busy on the Veve Discord, Superstar Money Discord, a little bit quieter, a little bit more, I don't know. It's a little bit more direct. It's not so much stuff going on over there. So really, really fun. And if you want to send us something, become a Superstar Hall of Famer, you can hit the PO box, send us something. That is also in the description. Shout out to all of the VIP members. You are now color coded. This is this fourth star is the furthest along so far that anybody is. All of these lovely faces. And then we move on to the purple, and then the blue, and then we got the pink for the newbies, the noobs. Gabe is a noob. Don't worry about this stuff. It is old. Also, we're going to get into the Veve Twitter here. Nothing happening really. We have one book coming. Pepper Potts and Happy Hogan in their FA, and Jack Frost is there to give them a cold welcome. So I had no idea that Jack Frost was part of this Marvel stuff. I mean, for me, always been like a winter character from like TV and stuff, but Jack Frost, he's joined in Marvel. I'm not sure if he originated there. I'm sure somebody knows that, but Happy Hulk Hogan is in this, and Pepper Potts. So like this just gives me like Harry Potter vibes. I mean, is he in Gryffindor? I know you guys know better. The comic book consultants will definitely correct me, but for now, I don't know why Harry Potter and Hulk Hogan, they're in this book. I might have to get it just because of that, because I really enjoy both those guys. But pretty cool covers. You got the Secret Rare is kind of Archie vibes. I'm getting Archie vibes on that one. The Rare, not my favorite. It's looking like a Iron Man here almost, but like the OG Iron Man, if you ever seen that comic book. And then Jack Frost. This is the FA Jack Frost on Veve for sure, but almost like Sub-Zero vibes. Able to like shoot some ice and freeze things. Obviously, these two people unlucky being frozen. Pepper Potts and Happy Hogan. There they are. I think it's pointing at them, right? So they are frozen in a block of ice, unfortunately. And looks like we got Iron Man. It is Iron Man. Looks like we got Iron Man coming to save the day. Will his suit hold up against the frost? Not 100% sure. But yeah, I don't know. It's a fun book. Let me know if you are going for it. It is going to give them a cold wall. I like that. I like the little, what do you call it? Puns and stuff like that they are using. Let's go to our Twitter. You saw this yesterday if you saw Rob's video, but I wanted to talk about it because I retweeted it from Kryptoni. I think that this is huge. This is like basically the future here. Okay, you're looking at the future right there. Building buildings. You're going to scan a QR code and it's going to put the whole building up in your eyes. And the inspectors are going to come by and they're going to be like, that beam's in the wrong spot. And like the construction guy's going to be like, no, it ain't. And then the guy on this going to be like, look at my phone. And he's going to be like, and you're going to see the beam like this much off. And it's going to be really, really cool because there's going to be like no complaining. Everything's going to be obvious. It's like almost like blockchain kind of thing, right? Like blockchain, you know who owns something. it's clear, it's hard to dispute, and I think this type of thing is going to be solving all kinds of arguments, not just construction, but like any other way that you can put things to be exact. I think this is the key. So like maybe even like football, like if they're playing a game and you want to see the exact line across like they do it on TV and stuff, but you want to see that exact line, maybe you go scan a barcode that's right in line at that line, and then it shoots the line across, and then you can go and see where the football is, and you just like the football sitting there, and you're walking, and you're looking through your phone, and you're looking at it, and then you bring the phone there, and you'll see if it's touching the line, if it's before the line. They don't even need those strings anymore, the chains. I think that this is going to change a lot of stuff, this AR stuff. So I wanted to give my own say on that, but shout out to Kryptoni for finding that clip. Amazing. This was amazing as well. Speaking of amazing, we had Meta Lemon doing a rap. So inspired by the Superstar Money songs. I hate to, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's going to be more songs. All right. There is more songs. We've done 2 songs so far this year. We are in March. My goal, at least, I haven't told Rob this, my goal at least is to have a song a month. Now, does that mean that we'll be doing the only parts of the song? Like, is there going to be any collabs coming in? Not too sure yet. Not sure how it's going to go. I got one in mind for March. April, kind of even, we're looking at April, all right? So this is only going to be for the people in this chat. This is like the alpha. This is why you came here. You want to talk some Superstar Money background information. So looking at some more songs, and I'm going to be in the next one for sure. So I know we had me in the first one in January. Rob did second one in February. March, see what happens. April, I'm kind of looking ahead to April because that one's really hyping me up, but we'll get to that. Shout out to Veve Magic. She hit 5K on Twitter, and she's doing a giveaway. Like, amazing. Not even necessary. Don't have to do it, but look at what she's giving away too. This coin. This coin with Walt's face on it. It's 1 of 5,000, which is fitting because she hit 5,000 subs. So if you want a chance at that, all you have to do is like, retweet, tell her something that brings you joy. So I replied to this with Chucky after he won the Veve 500, and she instantly disqualified me. So one less person for you to worry about, but you can definitely go for this and follow those steps. Very, very simple to enter. I like those simple ones to enter. Shout out to Waffle. Since the scarcity is the topic of the day, so I guess there's a lot of talks about scarcity. These are the top scarcest books in the app with burned comic editions. I love this. I love this. It's a nice, simple way to look at it. So ASM 252, obviously only 1,000 editions, and none burned, right? So the fire emoji is showing you if it has some burns, right? Then we got New Mutants. This one here's the first one that's burnt. So New Mutants 16. They've burned 3,900, so there's only 6,090 or 6,089 editions. So that's the third scarcest book. And Marvel Spotlight 4 only has 5,000. I don't know if a lot of people know that. Like, I had a bunch of those for a while because of how scarce it was. Obviously, I've been doing some clearing of the inventory to get into some things. I got to do a video on that. I actually picked up one of them. I know a bunch of people know about it, but anyway, I changed the strategy up, and I'm happy with how it's going so far. It's just really, really hard to sell things. Like, so you might see my name out there a bunch, and it is what it is, but not taking any money off the app, not putting any money into the app. That might, it's going to depend how things go here. I mean, if we start to deliver on promises and we start to realize some of the things that we wanted to see this whole time, I believe I will bring more money into the app. Like, MCP comes out, OUP comes out. They're working. Veveverse is coming out. Even if they start to deliver on some of that stuff, like obviously we were at DCon, they said Q1 for phase 1 of the Veveverse. I'm still not certain about that. That's only 3-4 weeks away. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to say it won't happen, but I mean, if these things start to come out with those 3, you start to see some of that stuff in the next couple of months here, maybe I do put more money in the app. But if we don't see that, I mean, I have no incentive to do so. So it's really one or the other. I'm not taking any of it out. The money's in there. It's the risk. It's the risk that you took when you entered the app for the reason. Like, you got to stick to your guns too, right? Like, I put the money into the app because I believed in the app. I believe in the long-term vision. If it takes longer to get to that vision, it is what it is. But that money is there because of the vision, and that vision seems to have not changed until it does, I guess. So anyway, that's the whole point. I don't know, I rambled there. But shout out to Sarah Jean. If you guys remember, Sarah Jean had the Marvel Mighty Spider-Man wall for the longest time. It was the biggest wall. You used to scroll, and all you used to see was Sarah Jean, and people were like, "This is cheating. You can't do that. You're a bot. How are you doing this?" Sarah Jean is an awesome person. Actually gifted my wife when she was on V. Like, this is when we were in the hype, and I think that Spider-Man was like 100 gems or something at that point. And my wife came on the channel. I was like, "Oh, I want a Spider-Man, but I can't get one because this wall." Sarah Jean seen the video, sent a Spider-Man to her. This is during transfers, and ever since then, like they've been one of our favorite people to follow on Twitter. So definitely go check them out. But it's time for a Veve official Batgirl wall. So now he's doing it on the Batgirl raffle. To begin, what you need to do to participate: you need ETH wallet, so you can send you the prize, and Veve account, so you can buy the Batgirls. Interact with this post and tag a buddy. So I think the more Batgirls you buy or something off this, it is the more entries or something like that. Yeah, here, 2 of 2. The more Batgirls you buy off my wall in 72 hours, the better chances you'll have to win the raffle and my rare broadside NFT profile picture. I will double check and count all posted receipts against my receipts. Those who buy more than one Batgirl only have to post 1 receipt. Good luck. So you have to post your receipt, it looks like. But these are fun things. Like, I love these little types of contests. I mean, Put in Cheek, Speak of the Devil, has done amazing contests in the past, and it just makes the community closer, and it's just fun times, right? Like, when not a lot's happening, it connects us. But if you have not been watching Put in Cheeks' redneck inspiration short videos, what are you doing? Like, go follow him on Twitter, go follow him on YouTube, go follow him on TikTok. Look, TikTok, right? Like, blow him up. This one here got me laughing because my sisters are big time into this Morgan Wallen, and I was able to connect with it. And I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there. If you go, just go watch it. I'm not spoiling it. You got to go give him the views and go give him the likes and the thumbs and the love, because he doesn't have to do any of this. But look how good the guy looks in that cowboy hat. And you get a cowboy hat with a star. Like, it's perfect, right? Isn't that how it works? I'm a sheriff. And then obviously the live stream today and Rob's video yesterday. So now the other thing I'm going to do, because we keep putting it off and I'm like not doing it again, we are going to spin the wheel for the star in the universe for February. Yes, we are at March 4th. It is way too long, but this is a screenshot. Like, I updated those slides. That was a screenshot end of the month. And those are the people who are entered here. If you've joined since then, you're not on this wheel, but you will be on the March wheel. So let's see who wins. Good luck. Who's going to win the star in the universe February? It's going to. Oh my God, I think he has one already. Superstar Granddaddy Crypto with the second star in the universe. I'm pretty sure he has one already. I got to double check, but he's going to be like living in it. He's going to need a rocket ship. You need to be going between stars, checking on them, making sure that the gas is still going. Unbelievable, but I cannot believe that we have a double winner. Look at the number of names on this wheel. How did you manage to do that? That is some serious juju. Superstar Granddaddy Crypto, we're going to have to reach out to you again. But yeah, guys, you can win multiple stars. You keep supporting us. That is how it goes. We got Veve here if you guys want to talk about any of the Veve stuff. So let's pull up some of your posts. I don't think this is going to be too long of one. I came on late here and absolutely no notice for you guys. But if you want to keep the conversation going, leave me some questions and we'll go at it. The biggest bro is in the house. This guy, met him at Decon, amazing human being. Bones B, another. Speak of amazing humans. VIP member, huge supporter, long time supporter. Thank you for being here. Jace, how's it going? I love the helmet. I love the hat on your baby. That is amazing. I don't know if that's Halloween costume or if you just walk around like that all the time, but regardless, really cool. I need to get Rob the hat that your kid has on. Super VBK. Papa Top, it's Saturday and I'm feeling, yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, it was just a chill vibe. Today I didn't have anything really to talk about. Could have done some research, done a little video here, but why force it when I haven't hung out with you guys in a bit? I don't know. I saw some people doing live streams the last couple of days. I'm like, I was getting the itch. I was like, I want to talk to the boys, the girls. I want to see how everybody is doing. Random Hero, long time supporter of the channel. Great friend of the channel as well. He's got Alice in Wonderland dropped on Veve now, so he's got to be super excited about that, and always sending us flame emojis, letting us know he supports. NFT Hero, sad that many Veve YouTubers have disappeared. We are not. We have been here every single day since January 3rd, 2022. How many days is that? A lot. It's got to be more than 400 right now, right? Yeah, we're over 400. So you guys can do the math. I know we got a lot of math wizards in the chat here. Speak of one of the math wizards. We got Puddin' Cheeks, Joe Fraser of YouTube. Puddin' Cheeks, I'm sending you the bill. All right, sending you the bill for my printer. Hand pink waving. I don't think I get that emoji on StreamYard, but is it this? Kinky waving. Corey, being real with you. How's it going, fam? Thank you for being here. I saw you on Twitter. I knew you were coming. So welcome. We got Hinanu in the house. Shakas. Hope everything is well on the islands. Make sure you're taking care of it over there for me because I got to be definitely coming back to Hawaii. Jack Frost by Martin Short. Superb villain. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the movies and stuff, but I never knew it was Marvel. Happy Hulk Hogan. Yes, exactly. We know we're getting Happy Hulk Hogan and Pepper Potts. Harry Potter, I don't know. And I've never seen that being a duo, but it is what it is. Why do you think Thor FA Journey into Mystery is sleeping? You know what? Like I agree with you. I agree with you that it is sleeping. I've been saying it to my close-knit circle since there we go. Since it happened, like since it dropped, like we had a price prediction video and we were way off. We did it off of market cap. It didn't make any sense. It was around 50, 60 gems, right? What's it doing now? I haven't been searching to buy anything, to be honest with you, in the longest time. Except a couple things, which is what I've been kind of transitioning into. But I do have 2 low mints, 50, 60. I was right. It's still there. So it's holding up. It's just like it's nowhere close. The thing is this, like if you compare market cap on this to AF15, it kind of is close to where it should be. I think it should be, but also AF15 is maybe not where it should be. You know what I mean? Like it's tough to, relative to each other, I think they are where they should be, but relative to everything else, they're not where they should be. If you want to put it like that. But does IRL, like I want to do a video on this, like how IRL doesn't matter. Like it doesn't seem to matter, or it doesn't matter entirely because there's a lot of examples where IRL is like super, super important, but it's also based on way less additions. Like, so even if you take market cap of IRL, you can't really do that because it's not like all the addition types. I mean, then you can look at only taking market cap of the 9.8s. It's tough. It's tough because some books don't have 9.8s. Like, how do you do that? Obviously, me and Omi Daily Burn, we're gonna have a hard time when it comes to doing some of these. If we do get into comics, I don't know if we're gonna get into comics, but we got to do another one where we do we're collectible rankings. I got to go on his channel. I promised. We would be flip flopping. Obviously, I had some issues last couple weeks. We got sick. My thumb is busted up. I don't know if you can see how fat that thumb looks, but it's been a hard week. I've had mice in my house that I had to catch. It's been insane. So Rob's been holding it down, doing very well, and I've had time to deal with my stuff. Why do you think? Oh yeah, I did that one. Yeah, I don't know why. I think relative to AF15 is not too off, but I think relative to everything else it is, and I just think it's like general market. Maybe people are looking, when they look at the grails, maybe they'll look at the other grails and then they'll say like, where should this be relative to that? Maybe they're not looking at the entire marketplace. It's tough. It's a tough one. I mean, and AF15 is really expensive, so maybe it doesn't have enough gas to get to where it needs to be because it's so expensive and people don't have gems. Puddin' Cheeks will let you know how many gems are being bought eventually, one of these days. Like I know he's in February still catching up. But we give him that break. He's been doing it for so long. He's been helping us. He helped us with our VVs are going to zero. He doesn't want to say, but we used his charts and his graphs and all that stuff to help us make those predictions. But it's not going to zero, guys. It's just on that direction right now. Okay, that's what those videos are about. I've been using AR in industrial buildings like that since 2015. So it's already out there. What's going to happen when you're wearing those glasses on a daily and this stuff is like to the millimeter? How close is it? Is it like really, really, really accurate? I mean, I'm sure that it wasn't perfect. Maybe just gives you a general idea on the industrial buildings, or was it like super duper accurate already put in? I'd love to hear more about that. Definitely picking up the comic in the market. Yeah, you need to have Jack Frost. But everyone, I love how it's always in the market. Tron Skywalker is the MVP of this stream right now. He put the most stars. If you don't know, if you've never been to a live stream, most stars in the comments, MVP of the stream. If you are the last one being MVP, you are MVP of the stream. And you can go brag to your friends and show them the part where I called you MVP. It's real fun. Double Quill, one of my favorite bloggers of all time, like not even Veve related. The blogs that she is doing on Medium are so easy to read. I'm not a reader. I don't love reading. It's not my thing. Maybe like technical stuff, I like to read it. But when it comes to stories and stuff like that, I much rather watch or take in my content visually. But Double Quill's detail and like, it's like she's thinking ahead of time, and every go read the blogs. Double Quill. Check her on Twitter. She has her blogs all listed there. The last one, the one that you did where you related high school to Veve, was like, how did you come up with all of those comparables? It was amazing. So if you have not seen it, I've been showing it to all my friends in the space. I hope that they go give him some views, because they are incredible, and it's just like easy reads. And I love that it's from community members. So yeah, sorry. You know how there's walkthrough tours in historical places and museums for phones? Just imagine adding AR. Yeah, exactly. So like imagine anywhere, not even a historical place. Like I went on a tour in Hawaii, when I went to Hawaii in Maui, and it's an island, and basically you drive around the whole island and it tells you where to stop and what to do. Imagine I'm there and it's like got arrows, and it's just like, okay, go walk forward and turn left here. Because they're just telling you like verbally, they're like, okay, walk about 100 feet and turn left and you'll see the waterfall, or walk about 200 feet and turn right and you're going to see this tree, this bamboo tree. Like imagine that you got like arrows or like checkpoints like Mario Kart, and you walk around and you slap one of those question mark boxes, and when you hit that, it gives you like a fun fact. It's going to be wild. It's going to be amazing. I hope that they do that. No. Yes. Personal guided tours will be huge in the future. Yeah, I think so. I think you guys are on the ball. That's what I think as well. We've got a legend in the chat. We've got Killian Martin Navarro. If you do not know, super talented skateboarder. Look at that PFP. I don't know how you do it, but amazing, and also part of the Veve fam. So definitely go give Killian a follow as well. People talking about scarce comics compelled me to get my Grail comic today. Are you willing to share? What is the Grail comic? What is the Grail comic that you're talking about? I think you talked about it in your blog, but you didn't say what it was because you didn't want people to go and jump on it. And I know you've been talking to your partner about it, and they've been supporting you in your journey, and then it keeps running away from you guys. I'm giving away a little bit of the blogs here. This is the type of stuff that she talks about, and it drives me nuts because it's so relatable. So people talking about scarce comics, it compelled you. So is that what's happening? Is there a lot of chatter about scarce comics? We got to do a scarce video, like scarcity doesn't matter or scarcity does matter. Like what would you think? What would you think? 5K comics would be fun. They need to figure out something so that there's no more $2 comics on the market. Veve should fight the gambling addiction. Listen, all right, I got a couple things to say about this. All right, 5K comics will happen. It will come to a point where it has to happen because they do not want Rob to have his price prediction of $1 comics come true. Rob wants to see comics under $1, and he wants to buy anything that he sees under $1. They're not going to let that happen because they will lower them to 5K before that. So therefore, the $2 comics will remain. I think it's fine because like in real life, is there not like a lot of $1, like don't they call them dollar bin comics? I'm sure Hanano or Living Aloha or a bunch of you guys who often frequent those comic shops, you probably have better intel on that stuff. But Veve should fight the gambling addiction. I don't think that they want to though. Like if they fight the gambling addiction, then realistically, if they lower editions, which they should do, because that like they should just keep lowering editions. I've done videos on this. So you know that there's 3,000 people that want something. put out 1,500 editions. Make there be demand for that item, and make it go above retail so that there's buzz. There's buzz. Why do you need to wait for macro? Create that buzz. Create the buzz, and sure, you're gonna have some smaller drops than you want. Maybe you don't put out the best things you got. Maybe you put out just some things, but still make them. Read the market. Have that sentiment. It's not tough to do. You just look at the market caps of things that are going. It's how we do our price predictions most of the time. We're not too far off a lot of the time. Some of the bigger grails is tough to do because we don't come around all the time, so it's harder to relate. Or when there's things that are new, or when they put like the comment as the animated, like they do all these different things that change. But they're almost like, I think they've got to be close to touching on most variations of drop types that they can do. So should be a little bit easier to predict as we continue to get continuous drops every other day, every few days. I mean, you're in that way, right? Wes, how's it going, Wes? Crazy how many Veve YouTubers are in Canada. Yeah, there's so many of us. I mean, you got Meta Lemon, you got us, you got My Collectibles, you got NFT Pirates, but Kobe Collects, a bunch of Canadian YouTubers on Veve. But there's same could be said about the Americans and UK. There's a bunch in UK as well. I don't know where else would be a big spot. I mean, I guess Germany. There's a few in Germany that I can think of. But yeah, no, I mean, it's wild how many people, like, this is the number one way that I've met people from all over the world. Like, obviously you meet people in your travels, you meet people through work, you meet people through whatever, Instagram and all that stuff. But like, Veve has like actually made us have connections. Like, we see you guys in the comments, we see you guys at Decon, we see you guys in Twitter, like all this stuff. And like, we actually consider you guys friends. Like, we don't always have the same opinions, but it doesn't mean that we don't value your opinion, because obviously you're into the same stuff that we're into. We're doing videos on it every single day. You're buying stuff from the app every single day or whatever. I mean, it's wild how Veve's done that. Like, and that's the thing. Like, we've said, if Veve ever were to go to zero or bankrupt or whatever, like, the best thing that we've taken from this app is all of the relationships. I mean, now you got people that I know now in Hawaii. I got people in Australia. I got people in UK. I got people in Europe. Anywhere I go, I feel like there's a familiar face or somebody who we can reach out to, be like, hey, how's it going? Where's a good spot to eat? Like, that type of thing. So that for me is like worth the price of admission for sure. Saw a post today suggesting SEC won't allow OMI in app. Came from a pretty genuine poster. Got me a little worried. Thoughts, Pony? Yeah, that is the guy you have to ask. And I'm not sure if he's responding to you or if it was something that I said on the stream, but that's pretty funny that it was just in that order, the messages. So I don't know. Maybe answered further down the line here. That came out weird. People talking about scarce comics compel me to get my girl comic. I don't think it sounded that weird. Sarah Jean just found a cheeky way to dump her. No, I don't think so. Shit, I'm telling you, that person is a good person. They've donated a lot back to the community, especially during transfer time. They're just trying to curate some buzz, I think, and I think it's a good play. $1 comics, the Rob special. They'll never get there. They will not allow it. Joe would be a marshal. Come on, I'm a sheriff. Is sheriff or marshal? What's marshal? Isn't that like when you go to the park? Or, no, it's a park ranger. I don't know. I don't know the American names for these things. I'm sticking to my pudding. Oh my gosh, what is happening in this chat? I'll lend Puddin Cheeks my ostrich boots. Oh, I don't know if he needs them. I mean, he's got all kinds of stuff, I'm sure. Sheriff Puddin in the OMI chat daily. Yeah, he is definitely modding it up over there. I gotta spend more time on the Veve Discord, but Superstar Money Discord is just so much better. It's just so much more fun. Bunch of like-minded individuals who love to speak it as it is. I mean, they're not gonna sugarcoat it for sure. But I love it because they go back and forth and they give all sides, and 95% of the time respectful to each other. So that's why I love that the Superstar Money Discord. Ostrich boots, man is a baller. Oh, so you do not have them. So Tron, please hook the boy up with some ostrich boots. Oh my gosh, we have a legend in the chat. We got like number 3 or 4 wallet on Veve. Danny boy, Liak, growing to be a good friend of the channel as well. So glad to see you here. I am not a bot. I do not have enough collectibles to be a bot. I do not have enough gems to be a bot. So that is how we'll leave it. You, on the other hand, sir. No, I'm just joking. Danny's a great guy. He's been on the channel before. Definitely go check that video out because he makes a lot of great points. And he's another one that is critical of things on Veve that he wants to see changed because he wants the best for the business. I mean, and if anybody's putting their money where their mouth is, it's him. Like he's top 5 wallet on the app. I mean, that's the people that Veve should be listening to for sure. At least entertaining their opinion or having like a round table every so often with the top wallets, because like they got so much invested, they pretty much own part of the company at that point, right? Because if they pull all their stuff, they take out a huge chunk, tank the market. You got to keep them happy. That's how I look at it. Granddaddy Crypto, congrats. Get him some Granddaddy Perp rug. This guy got 2 stars in the universe. Can you believe it? How long have we been doing this? Like maybe 10 months, 9 months. He's got 2 of them. Granddaddy Crypto, that juju is flowing. It's flowing. I don't even know what we're going to name this one. The last one we had to shorten it. We needed like Superstar Granddaddy or something because his name was too long. But now we're going to have to do the other, maybe Superstar Crypto. I'm not sure. I cannot wait to have that conversation because I'm sure he's not here. Yeah, get some put in. They clean. Yeah, you got to get some ostrich boots. Hit the like, guys. You don't have to hit the like, but if you do, it'd be cool. Help my thumb feel better for sure. And it gets it out there. Also, you guys can retweet that tweet. That might help get some more people in here seeing the stream. I mean, I just put it out there 2 minutes before the stream. That's not the best way to advertise a live stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out, VIP. The kingdom is within. I love when I write your name on the sheet there at the beginning of the video because it's so like it calms me down. I don't know what it is. The kingdom is within. I love it. I love that saying. Bring the good vibes to all the superstars tonight. Oh, for sure. Cool Mo. You've been there since the beginning as well. Like honestly, always supporting the channel. So greatly appreciate the good vibes that you bring here. Speaking of other people who bring good vibes here, and I love the way that she spells my name with the dollar signs. Hey, Superstar Joe, what's up, fam? Delilah. If you do not know, by the way, Hanano and Delilah, the Real Uncommon Podcast, go check it out on Twitter. They also have a YouTube, but they've been pushing it on the Twitter, and they include a bunch of people from the community who you might never have seen. So you get to hear a lot of new opinions. So the Real Uncommon Podcast. Shout out to Hanano and Delilah, my Hawaiian friends. Put in cheeks. I actually updated the gem totals earlier today. No shade, even not even like a LOL. He's just like, don't throw me under the bus. Don't worry, Puddin. I know that you update them. I'm just joking. Super VBK. Thanks for all the intel and alpha, my friend. There is 0 intel and alpha by me. You must be talking about Mr. Puddin Cheeks. I am just speculator. Speculator number 1. Buddy, being real. Trust me. Not need to donate. This is just a hang with the boys, hang with the girls, and see how's it going. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about the market. Don't know how long we'll stay, however long you guys want, pretty much. But genuine love for the superstars and the Veve fam. That is the same to you, all right, guys? So anybody here, you don't have to donate, but really, really appreciate it. It obviously means a lot when we see that. The most accurate ones use multiple markers like keystones. Accuracy is still not phenomenal on the AR yet, mostly because it's mobile device tracking. Yes. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You need to have like geospatial like satellites and stuff or stuff that they can bounce off of in the sky that's like kind of stationary, kind of not like moving with orbit, so that it becomes more accurate. But yeah, I get what you're saying. So no, that's cool. I'm surprised that it's been around that long, like since you said 2015. That's like 8 years. But to me, that's a good thing. I mean, it just means that they can dial it in, and as they get more and more, now you obviously got all the big tech companies looking at this type of stuff. I'm sure it's going to be ridiculous. Like, I think this AR stuff is going to be like you see like all these concepts and it's like graphic-y and like PS2 graphics or whatever. I think that this is going to be insane. Like the window we're going to walk into in the next 5 to 10 years is going to be ridiculous. Like you're going to be looking at like clones of yourself, like walking next to you. I think you're going to get to that level of detail. That's how this tech is going to progress, in my opinion. For the initial phase of Veveverse, do we think they'll be able to visit each other's pads and hang out? I don't know if you're gonna like be able to like. This is my prediction. I don't know if you're gonna be able to walk around to like in like a city type thing. I don't think that's gonna be how it is. I think you're gonna have your house. You're gonna have maybe some accessories. Kind of maybe it's like this is your place. Figure it out. Learn how to do this. That might be like what they first do. Maybe you can share a link where people can come visit or look at it. I don't know if you can be in there at the same time with them. I don't know if that requires like a little bit more. Maybe you can, like the cavernous stuff they were showing in their demos and stuff on their website. And I've seen other interviews, they've had multiple people in the room. So maybe it's something that they've already built out. I don't know, but I would expect that the first one would just be like an updated showroom and that maybe you can share the link or you can get like a QR. I don't know. Maybe there's some way to invite people to come look. I'm not sure if you'll be able to be in there at the same time. Maybe that's the first thing. I'll talk about March 14th blog. Oh, so that's when you're going to sell us what you bought. I think that is the perfect time so that it draws me in. I can go and read the blog. So that is in a couple of weeks. I am in 10 days. I don't know if I can wait that long, Double Quill. You might have to send me the draft. 5K comics would be awesome. See, just bring them down. 1K comics. This is one of the reasons, by the way, that I sold my ASM 252 like 3 months ago. I sold it because I see that edition sizes are being adapted to. And then like what happens when you got multiple things, very, very scarce. You know what happens? Like look at all these items that are like 500, 300 editions, 400 editions. Some of them are under $100. Like especially like the decon stuff. You got like the Illazillas, the hype bows. Like these are super limited collectibles, but they're not the most sought after. And there's multiple options with that. Like if the hype bows were the only thing on the app that was like hundreds of editions, they would go nuts. They would go insane. But now you've got multiple drops that have come out where you've got 200, 300 editions, 600 editions. Like remember when Club 424, when the blue and beta, that they gave that secret rare was like 400 editions, people are going nuts. They're like, that's so low. Now you're seeing a 400 edition drop every other week. So what does that mean? That's why I sold my ASM 252. I just feel like you're going to start to see more and more smaller drop types come through, and then like it's just going to lose that luster. Like that's what it was about. It's a decent sized comic in real world, but what happens when you get another decent sized comic real world? It takes away from that because then people have options to pick from, right? And especially when you're not growing that user base, it's the same people picking between them. As the user base grows, they maybe get some of that luster back because it looks a little bit more limited. But for now, we do not see it going that direction as of yet. There's a blog tomorrow too, but I wrote it before, so it's got a pre-grail. So I'm now you got me interested again because I need to read tomorrow. So I feel like it's just going to make me more angry knowing that you've already got the grail and I'm reading about you before you get the grail. So I feel like I'm going to be like, I'm going to read it and I'll be like, oh, okay. So she's talking about maybe she's going to get the grail, but I know now you gave me the alpha before the alpha. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. And I'm congrats on getting the thing you've been after. It's like Indiana Jones, like your that little graphic of the girl that you did. She looks like Indiana Jones there because you're going for that grail. Andrew Matthew, how are you doing, sir? The superstars are always good in Inglewood. See, we got the fam. Go out to Cali. The biggest bro is going to take care of us. He's going to tell me where to eat. He's going to tell me what places to hit up, where the best deals are at the grocery store. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get the local treatment everywhere now. That's what I love about the Veve fam. OG Growler, another one. He's got a hat. OG Growler's got a hat. Look at him supporting the Veve Arcade. I mean, the people in this community are ridiculous. The amount of support you guys give to the creators that you don't have to it's like Omi was never going to be in the mobile app, only in the web app. They're not going to have it on the mobile app? What do you mean? Like, isn't the app got to be, I guess maybe for the Apple reasons and stuff like that, but like what's going to happen with this mobile app? It's just going to be for viewing and stuff. The weird part is like they want you to use the web app, but like the best features right now, at least, are all on the mobile app. Like you can only use AR on the mobile app, which is the only feature, I guess, realistically. But the showroom, I think is, I don't know. I think it's easier on the mobile app right now too for me, but I don't know how to use the showroom the best. So maybe that's a Vaultaholics question. What's good, man? How's it going, Smarty Pants? Mr. One of One holder. Unbelievable. Mr. Pluto. This is another, like, this is what I mean. I just jump online and I'm seeing my friends here. That's what this is. This is my hangout with my friends. Want to get to the Veveverse and like we can talk and like I can see your avatars and all that stuff. I think it's going to be a way different game. Like I was thinking about that. I wanted to ask a question at the last AMA, but obviously we always go up and ask questions and people are sick of us. But one of the questions, I had two questions. I'm not going to tell you the second question because I still want to ask it. But one of the questions was, when we get this Veveverse, like, and it's like kind of almost like pretty much there, is it going to be everything's paid, or is it going to be where you get a bunch of free stuff that you can do stuff with? Like the way I think that this works the best, and I don't know who's watching, whatever, but the way I think it works the best is you make it almost like Minecraft-esque, where you can play the game. If you have some things, it's like a flex, but you can play the game and like, say, for example, we're streaming. I come on a live stream like this. Instead of doing this where we're answering questions, I could answer questions still, but I'm in my world here and I'm walking around and like we're chatting and like, okay, guys, what should I do here on this wall? Should we do this? Should we do that? Or like I build my house, or I can like extend my house and like there's walls that I can put up, or there's like furniture. And then we could talk about how the furniture sets. And then maybe we can make like storylines around the Veveverse. And I could be like, all right, guys, we're going to do this today. We're going to go look for a chair. I'm going to go to Rob's house. I'm going to try and take his chair and put it in my house, like that type of thing. Like, is that the way it's going to be? Are we going to be able to make stories, or is it going to be like, you come in, you want a wall, $500. You want floor tiles, $300. Like what's going to happen? Is it going to be free stuff in the Veveverse for me to entertain the fam with? That was one of the questions. I mean, it's a little bit off because we're not probably going to see that for a while, but I just want to know, like, if we're going to be able to do that type of thing where we can kind of like storyline it, almost like if you watch any Minecraft YouTuber or any of that stuff, it's really, really fun. It's engaging because they can use what's there for free. Obviously, Minecraft a little bit different. They have all these plugins and all that stuff, but maybe that's what you pay for. Maybe you can pay for plugins into the Veveverse where you get like this expansion pack or that expansion pack, but maybe there's a base where you can still do that. And like, I don't know, it's just, it keeps the people watching. And obviously what you've seen Minecraft do, I mean, if they can even adapt and have any of that, and then you have your collectibles, like that's the part that sets it apart. Now you have IP in your showrooms, in your verse. Like maybe I want to go up a mountain and put Superman on top of the mountain. And then like, we do a storyline and be like, okay, looking for Superman, or like you hide and seek it. You put a collectible somewhere and then you get you and another guy and you got to go looking for it. Or like, it's something like that you can do on video. So we can have like 3 people streaming. Rob can be on this half of the screen. I can be on this half of the screen. Or what I've seen done before is like somebody streams. So I stream here and then you get another YouTuber like My Collectibles streaming on his channel. And we're both looking for the same thing. And somebody else hit it, like Dino hides it somewhere. And so then Dino's watching us look for it on his stream. It's like you're kind of bouncing between streams looking for who's doing what. So I'm hoping that's what we kind of get in the Veveverse, but I'm just hoping it's not entirely paid. Mickey Mouse pictures, you think it's a sleeper? Mickey Mouse pictures. Mickey Mouse pictures. Which one is the Mickey Mouse pictures? I know we got Minnie Mouse. Which one's Mickey Mouse pictures? Mickey Mouse pictures. I don't know if are we talking about the lenticulars? Mickey Mouse pictures, you think it's a sleeper? I think lenticulars, like, they get a bad rap. They came down a lot, like from all-time highs. So like if you want something like super down from all-time highs, that's the thing. But is it ever going to go back to those highs? I don't think anything's going to go back as high as it was, just because of all the stuff that was going on and way less things on the app. Depending on how many, like, unless you get ridiculous numbers of users here, I mean, it's going to be hard to see those numbers again, just based off the number of things we have now in the store and stuff like that. So I'm not 100%. But if you're talking about lenticulars, I'm still a fan of lenticulars. I don't see how Omi will be able to pass the how key test if it comes under scrutiny. It's going to be a long, bumpy road for Omi investors. Overall, quite bearish. I don't know. I'm going to defer. I'm going to defer to put in. I mean, Put in Cheeks and Reese, they do not seem worried. And I know that these guys do a lot of work buttoning up like regulation. That's part of the reason why a lot of stuff takes so long. Like payout, obviously they did like all this anti-money laundering stuff, like other platforms that just come out with it. I mean, I'd be a little bit more worried with those platforms when it comes to that stuff, because of how quickly they've come out with things. Maybe they haven't ironed out all the nicks, but I mean, at the end of the day, regulation is something that I think is not really in their control for a lot of things. We'll see what happens, but I think so far we're okay. Yeah, I actually missed it. No reason why SEC wouldn't allow OMI to be used as a utility currency, though. Yeah, there you go. So I don't know. I mean, Pudding Cheeks is more in the know than I am when it comes to that. I got a small little OMI bag. Thanks, Pudding. Trust you immensely. Big flag. OMI had an ICO and was absolutely bought with a reasonable expectation of profit derived from the efforts of others. I don't know, maybe. I would love to do all sorts of fun stuff in my vault, but I find the controls a bit frustrating. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing I think. They gotta update. Well, I guess once you get the Veveverse, it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be almost like a standardized thing for when you got the Veveverse, like any other metaverses. I feel like they're like, if you look at Cavernous' website, they're building for a bunch of other companies. I feel like everyone's going to be trying to streamline and using things very similar. So I wouldn't be surprised all these big companies are chatting and saying like, this is how we got to do this type of thing. This is how I got to do that type of thing. And then blend it together. It's almost like the internet. Like everyone uses the internet. You click, you push back. You know what I mean? Like it all works in the browser. Metaverses, I'm hoping they all are almost interconnectable at some point or some way eventually. Maybe not together, but like you can jump from one to another, almost like a website right now. But we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. It doesn't exist yet. So it's all speculation. Let's go. Superstars, Bob Sales in the house, guys. How is it going, Bob Sales? I mean, this guy's trigger finger is very quick. Not only does he hit the first a bunch of times on the videos, he also does the screenshotting and Twitter posting before I even get the comment up. Like I will post the video and this guy will have already commented, screenshotted, and tweeted at me that he's first. Like, I don't know how you do so much in such a short period of time, but no, I really appreciate you, Bob Sales, and definitely go check out his channel. UFC night for me tonight, but I'll be back tomorrow to rewatch. Hope the fam's all good. Blame Rob. Yeah, hashtag blame Rob, of course, always when he is not on the channel, and never hashtag blame Joe when I'm not there, because Rob just does the video and he doesn't even tell me, and then it's up. And I'm like, okay, well, we got video up. No, that's not how it goes, but we are definitely helping one another out at this time, and it's been working for us. So that's what matters. We got to do some more collabs. We'll get some more bounce back and forth. That's our thing. Like I love hearing and bouncing back and forth and arguing with people. That's the thing. Tron Light Cycle Run opening April 4th, 2023. Need Disney Experience app when Tron. I mean, that's true. That's in Magic Kingdom, I think, right? I know I've seen some videos about people like doing like a pre-run for employees and stuff like that, which obviously it's already working. I mean, it's just I think they did a lot of marketing around that date, and now that's the date that it's got to open. But I'm sure that we'll see some Tron stuff at some point. I'll be curious to see if they want to promote their park that way. I got lots of opinions about the advertising and the big IP, but I can't talk about them yet. Nice, Bob Sales. Yeah, he's not here. He's watching UFC. March drop predictions. What do I think's coming in March? March movie releases. March movie releases. Let's see. Shazam, probably not. Guardians of the Galaxy. So we might maybe we see some Guardians. When's that coming? Is that even March? Did I say March? Yeah. So maybe we get some Guardians of the Galaxy. That'd be a cool drop. I think I could see that happening. You got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Why do I feel like that movie's out already? Quantumania, we just seen this. So yeah, I mean, this is probably one of the first things I would look at. Super Mario's coming out, right? Barbie, that would be a cool one. Like I don't know if we have Mattel. That'll be a cool one. Indiana Jones. There's some good movies coming out. We do expect to have. Look at this, Kraven the Hunter. We have that comic on the app, right? I don't know. That's where I would look to first. Movies coming out. It looks like they do a lot of stuff for that. The problem I'm having is that they don't see it the other way. Like you see this one, by the way, right here? Transformers. That would be sick. But they don't do it the other way. Like Veve will promote these movies, these TV shows, but they don't get promotion the other way around. Like, is it the NFTs? Like, is it negative sentiment because you have NFTs? We don't even call them NFTs. We call them digital collectibles. Like, what's the big deal? Why even tell people that they're like blockchain? Why? Maybe people just want to collect digital stuff. Like maybe you just can show off the stuff that they do in AR. Maybe you show off, like I could take a picture with this guy. Like maybe that's how you promote it. Why you got to tell them that's blockchain? That's a benefit. If at the end of the day, they want to know that their stuff is secured on a blockchain and it shows that they are the owner on the Veve wallet, then that's a benefit. But why just like come out with it like, yo, this is NFTs, this is blockchain? Right now, it's not the time. Maybe when that comes around again, then you promote that way. But at the same time, you can promote because you're like very centralized. You can promote it in a way that is just generic. It's like digital collectible. You can take pictures with it. Your kids will love it. You can spin it around. It does these moves. Why not show it for what it is right now? Because that's what it is right now. You got to share my superstar in Banff. Oh yes. I didn't retweet that. Did you tweet me it? Being real with you, this guy has a great Twitter, by the way. Look at this. Here we go. Look at this picture. It looks like he's there. It looks like he's just meant to be there. Great background. Jealous of the background, by the way. You live there in Alberta, I think, but I don't know how close you are to Banff, but this is incredible. Like a lot of people go skiing there in Canada and stuff. If you do not know, but amazing shot. That's like a desktop background. So I hope you are changing your background on your computer screen because if you are not, I don't know what you're even doing. Great to see Michael Campa, another mammoth in the Veve app, top 15 wallet, I think. We just got all of the Veve fam here today. So thank you for being here. Sorry that I sold your profile picture. Time travel. Bob is back. He is listening in the background of the UFC fight. Must be not a good matchup that you are watching. When are you guys going to do one together again? I don't know. Right now, he's occupied when I get home from work. So like I'll work and I get home and he's not available. So when you see his videos, he films them before I'm home from work. You see my videos, I film them after he's unavailable. So we don't have the same schedule. Like it doesn't match up. He's going through a lot. He has a lot of stuff happening. And unfortunately, he has that night shift right now. So we're doing our best. And we're going to continue to do our best. I haven't even seen the guy. Like Bob Sales gave me a bunch of his McFarlane toys to send, and he wanted the autograph on it. And I can't even get an autograph yet. I haven't seen Rob. So it is what it is until we are in better situation. We're going to be like this. But I mean, eventually it'll happen. Was just at Disney, saw them running Tron, looked cool. I'm so jealous. Everyone's at Disney. Like I'm here in the snow. We had a snowstorm at 30 centimeters, like 12 inches of snow that I had to clear the last 24 hours. Cool motorcycle concept, but still built for kids. Didn't look too thrilling. They put big guy seats in the back. Oh, so it's like maybe wheelchair seats. No, you can't wheelchair a roller coaster. What am I saying? I guess it's a little bit. They want to accompany everybody. But I want to go. I want to go to Disney. I'm itching. Yes, Big A. How are you doing? I think we're gonna be calling it soon here. Gonna go up, watch some shows. Don't get too much alone time anymore with the baby. Next 2 fights should be fire. See, Bob's still here. Bob is still in the building, guys. thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was a fun time. I just wanted to hang out, have a little bit of a chill one. Tomorrow we'll be back with a content video. And guys, thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.